Hey, gorgeous women in corporate. Are you wondering how much longer it is that you can go on like this? How much longer that you can be overlooked for what you contribute and how you contribute to the organization? I'm Chris Piccone from Lit Up Women Leaders, and I assist women to reclaim their career mojo, promote their best work, and attract brilliant opportunities. So, a client came to me. She'd been with an organization for 11 years and her employer had all the best intentions for her, but was kind of pushing her in those 11 years in a direction that really wasn't for her. And in some ways, he was actually holding her back from being able to do what she really wanted, which was to go on and do some extra study and then have a slight career change. So she grappled with this for about 7 of those 11 years, how she could have a conversation with him about wanting to move off in a different direction and still stay within the company, but move into a different direction. And she just could not have the conversation with him. So for 7 years of her career, she was going stale, starting to lose interest, starting to lose motivation. It was coming across in meetings with clients. It was coming across in her work, and she was looking for that spark or that inspiration. So after we worked together for a while, some of the key things that we focused on was how she could articulate herself differently. This was a woman who was very intelligent and very capable at what she did, and had been working at that for such a long time that her corporate knowledge was incredible. She had so much knowledge of the workings of the company, of their clients businesses, of how they did things. It was absolutely incredible, but she just felt so held back and so restrained, as though there was a rope tied around her waist and there was a truck heading in the opposite direction that was pulling her backwards. And this is something that, we might not be able to put words to necessarily, but if you're experiencing this, just know that you're not alone in it. And I can appreciate and understand that, because I was there at certain stages of my career as well, where you just feel like you want to move forward, you want to push forward, and there is just something stopping you. And sometimes you don't even know what that is. But for this particular woman, she did. She knew she wanted to go on and do extra study. And so what we do is we start to work on how you can articulate that in a way that brings to light what the value is for the organization or for your employer. So we worked on that quite closely together, and she started to develop the muscle on how to have those conversations. What she went on to do within 9 months of working with me was going on, getting those extra qualifications, and then moving on to another organization. And she thought that she would be working for this particular employer for life, the one that she'd been with for 11 years. So there's an easy way for you to learn the skills to be able to articulate what you want and your needs, and in order to have those met so that you can be totally lit up and actually add even more value to an organization. So I urge you to get in touch with me, and I would love to share with you my strategies for doing this. Take care, Chris.